Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the David Douglas High School Class of 2017 graduation ceremony. Before we get started, I'd like to ask that you please silence your cell phones during the ceremony. Also, the University of Portland requests no noisemakers during the graduation ceremony. Please respect those around you, or you may be asked to leave. At this moment, I would like to introduce Eliza Fitch, this year's student body president.
Hello, everyone. Now please stand and join our graduates as American Sign Language students Kira Antich, Crystal Listel, and Luis Valenzuela and the David Douglas High School Choir perform the national anthem.
Please be seated. How about another round of applause for our wonderful choir under the direction of Mr. Christopher Silva. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the superintendent of the David Douglas School District, Mr. Ken Richardson.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you very much, Mr. Byer. And I want you all to know this will be very brief. I understand the reason we're here is this. So I do want to just start, before I get into my remarks, how amazing you guys look. Truly, truly amazing. And I just want to thank you for all the years and everything you've done within our district, because as I look out there and see you guys just about ready to graduate, just about ready to start that new chapter, I can't help but feel inspired. And I can't help to think our future is in great hands. So thank you very much. With that said, once again, you bet, for them, absolutely. Once again, welcome to our 2017 David Douglas High School graduation ceremony. It's my privilege to start my remarks by introducing our amazing school board and our assistant superintendent who's sitting on the stage with me tonight. And if I could just briefly draw your attention to the left here. Number one, I'd like to introduce Candy Wallace, our assistant superintendent. Candy. School board member Frida Christopher. School board member Bryce Anderson. School board member Don Gardner. School board member Andrea Valderrama. School board member Cheryl Scarcelli. School board vice chair Christine Larson. And school board chair Kyle Riggs. And I'd just like to publicly thank them for all they do on behalf of our school district. The time, effort, and energy they put in for our kids, our students, and our school is truly amazing. So thank you very much. To the parents, guardians, and family members of our graduates, thank you for sharing your children with the David Douglas School District. Together, we have helped shape and mold tomorrow's leaders. To our graduates, I hope tonight or in the near future you will take time to thank your parents, thank your family members, thank your friends, and/or thank your teachers for helping you to get this far in your life. We all know that many people support all of us to get to where we go. So I'd just like to ask you to please remember to do that as you move forward into your next chapter. I would also like to thank you for your leadership. Since you entered our school district, it has continued to be recognized at the state and national level for your accomplishments. And those are your accomplishments. Whether you will be attending a university, a community college, serving in the military, joining the world of work, or another option, please know that you have the skills necessary to succeed. Whatever your next steps are, each and every one of you has worked hard to be here today, and you should be proud of your accomplishments. Your work has resulted in your earning a high school diploma and preparing you for your future. No one could ever take that accomplishment away. My only ask is you remember one thing: once a Scot, always a Scot. Absolutely. Please look for ways to give back and support those behind you coming through the system, and of course, pay it forward in your future. And now, let's get to the statement you're waiting for me to hear. Parents, guardians, family members, and friends, it is my pleasure to certify that these graduates have met the requirements set forth by the David Douglas School Board of Directors and the State Board of Education. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Richardson. And now it's time for our student speakers. I'd like to call up at this point Muhammad Khalid and Eliza Fitch.
Good evening, families, faculty, and fellow graduates. It's my honor to speak to you tonight. My first day at David Douglas High School marked both the end and beginning of my journey. I ended the journey that took me from my home in Iraq to the city street of Portland, Oregon in May 19, 2014. Moving to Portland was both exhilarating and frightening. In Iraq, I had many goals and I was on the track to achieving them. I was preparing for an international test called baccalaureate, the final step to determining my future profession. Here, I wasn't sure how to accomplish those same goals in a new country, in an entirely new language. It was early. As I stood in the front of David Douglas High School on the first day of school, that I realized how hard things would be. In the same moment, I also knew that my parents sacrificed their way of life, their families, and their home to give me this opportunity. And I would have to work hard to honor that sacrifice. I know that all the parents here tonight have had to endure obstacles, overcome challenges, and give your time to ensure that these graduates are successful. So thank you, Mom and Dad, and all the parents. As I walked through the school doors on my first day, I was unsure of where to go, unable to speak, frozen, A teacher waited next to me, both of us looking through the doors in silence. I will never forget what came next, because it was the first time I spoke English to someone at this school. He turned to me and introduced himself as Mr. Flores. He said, "Don't worry, I am new too." I don't know what classroom your first period is in, but let us find it together. This simple act of kindness taught me that there are people here, in this school, in this community, willing to help each and every one of us. This moment, although small, gave me the courage to continue to reach out for help and to help others when they found themselves stuck without the right words or resources to move forward. While my first few weeks were tough, I eventually came to this conclusion. I am here now. I have to make this my home. And this is just what this school has become for me, home. Like all of you, I joined the clubs, went to after-school activities, hung out in the cafeteria, took on more challenging courses with each year. Becoming more involved, like so many of you, has shown me that although we all possess different stories, we have all had to overcome immense challenges to get to where we are today. As I look at our graduating class, I see struggles and successes in the classroom. I see football games during the cold nights where everyone is huddled cheering Go Scots. I see basketball games, Beauty and the Beast performances, and everyone dressed up for the prom. But mostly, I see the many people that have become my friends, my community, and my family. And ultimately, that is what it means to be home. In this space, right now, we will always have these shared experiences together. No matter where we go, we will always have our David Douglas home to return to. To the people who work day and night to make this school our home, we thank you. To our administrators, counselors, teachers, coaches, after-school program leaders, custodians, bus drivers, and volunteers, we thank you. You supported us, taught us and kept us on the track to graduate. You believed in us and gave us the tools we needed to succeed. You don't always get the thank you that you deserve, but please know that we appreciate you. To my fellow graduates, look around you, in the front of you, behind you, to either side. You will see strength and resilience. You will see hopes and dreams for the future, for the lives we are to lead and the lives we will change. You will see a vast, diverse culture, students from countries and communities, both near and far, united in their desire to learn and to lead one another into the future. At the end of our celebration, a new journey of this future will commence for each of us. Sometimes, we might feel overwhelmed and scared by everything that is new and unfamiliar. However, if there is anything that all of you have taught me, it is that with courage, kindness, and community, we can accomplish anything. Congratulations, class of 2017, and good luck with your new journey. Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to introduce to you our second speaker, Eliza Fitch.
All right. Hello, class of 2017. We are here today because we made the choice to strive for excellence. There is a quote by Aristotle on the band room wall saying that we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Hard work and perseverance has gotten us here. Our teachers, coaches, and mentors have created our desire to be the best that we can be. And look where we are now. As freshmen, we entered our massive high school, clutching our campus maps and attempting to master the art of speed walking. We made new friends and soon knew more and more familiar faces. As freshmen, we made a choice, and that is why we are here today. We are sitting here full of excitement to walk across the stage and start our new lives. However, we have yet another big choice to make in determining the path of our futures. At David Douglas, it is easy to see that we are all unique. We come from different cultural, religious, economic, and family backgrounds. It has been said before, and yes, I am going to say it again. Our diversity makes us stronger. Unfortunately, everywhere else isn't like David Douglas. We know that it can be difficult outside of our school. There are people who fail to see the strength in our differences, the good that can come from accepting and learning from others. As we venture into the world, let us make sure that we are heard. Let us voice our opinions and stand up for what we care about. But overall, let us listen. Listening allows us to create a conversation, a mixture of not only our own thoughts, but also taking in others creates a dialogue that propels our people forward. We cannot get so caught up in ourselves that we forget about others. Problems need to be noticed, vocalized, yes, but nothing will be solved if we aren't listening, empathizing, and sympathizing with one another. Let us open our minds and our hearts and try to do some good in this world. For example, in theater, we have the phrase, "The show must go on." Sometimes an actor will forget a line, sometimes a door won't open, and once, my skirt started falling down in the middle of a performance. But no matter the situation, as actors, we are a team. We have each other's backs, and we'll make it through. We solve problems by listening to each other and supporting each other through them. Now, I want you to take a moment and think. Who is part of your team? Who makes you strive for excellence every single day? Are they sitting right next to you? Or are they up in the bleachers filled with pride and excitement? Or maybe they're at the end of your row, supporting you not only with your academic achievements, but with all of your future endeavors. But here's the thing. We're all from David Douglas. We are all part of this huge, magnificent, vibrant school. And within this team that we have here, we have so many different stories and talents that make us so much stronger. Now, we will soon be officially done with high school. Let us not forget the lessons that we've learned here and the support that we give each other. As we move forward, I ask you to never underestimate the power of your voice. Always remember to listen, and to never, ever forget the strength of our voices together. Class of 2017, are you ready? Class of 2017, I thank you.
Man, there is so much to love about David Douglas High School, including, again, fine performance by our music, and that is the choir under the direction of Mr. Christopher Silva, and our band under direction of Mrs. Jen Muller. As we're transitioning here, I just want to remind the graduates this morning, I made a few remarks to you, and that was, and I hope you've been able to do this tonight, and that is just soak it in a little bit, take a moment, look around, and enjoy the moment. It goes pretty fast. Pretty quick, you're going to be up here receiving your diploma, and we'll be moving on. But, you know, again, here we are, very exciting, and I'm glad for you, and again, I hope you're soaking it up a little bit. I'd like to start my comments, first of all, tonight, by calling attention to our staff members seated in the aisles. These teachers were chosen by the class of 2017 to sit with them during the ceremony. Could we please recognize them with an applause? Thank you. Among these teachers, we have some retirees that I would like to recognize. We have 3 out of 5, and total experience, if we had all 5 of them here, there's over 150 years of experience. That's pretty incredible. But 3 of them sitting in the front row right here. I'd like to have you guys stand up if you're able to after all those years. I don't know, we'll see. Tim Hurley. Amina Ali. And Mr. Gordy Scott. Mr. Scott is always a Scott. Once a Scott, always a Scott. I would also like to recognize another retiree who's among us tonight. She has spent 37 years, so if we had add her in there, that gives us almost 200 years of experience. And she's also the person responsible for putting on the show tonight. In fact, the last 12 graduations this person has put together. And she's sitting over here, and she's probably really angry with me right now, but that's all right. She can't get to me right now. And that is Sharon Webster. Stand up over here. She will come after me later. Well, tonight we celebrate a wonderful accomplishment and a new beginning. We celebrate the completion of 12 years of formal education in which these fine young men and women have completed one of Oregon's toughest diploma requirements. We're here to celebrate the next steps of their lives as well, whatever those might be. It's often said that success of a group may be measured by whether or not they left the place they occupied better than when they started. Class of 2017, based on this criteria, you have been a huge success. You have shown excellence as a class in 3 major areas: activities, athletics, and academics. Here are some of your accomplishments. And folks, this is where we get to clap for these guys when I get to read some of these off. There's some phenomenal stuff that this class has accomplished. Besides a wonderful musical, Mary Poppins, and the wonderful winter play, These Shining Lives, the drama department had several students recognized for outstanding accomplishments at the regional and state level competition, including 13 students recognized at regionals and a state champion in pantomime. In music, as you might imagine, not only do we have the usual high number of students make all-state in both choir and instrumental music, our wonderful symphonic strings took 7th in state. Our symphony finished 5th in state. Our super jazz band finished 3rd in state. And our awesome troubadours took home a state championship. Oh, and this just in. Our marching band placed 2nd at the Starlight Parade this past weekend. The Highlander, David Douglas's student paper, received an American Scholastic Press National First Place Award for investigative reporting. The American Scholastic Press Association lists the Highlander as one of the top newspapers in the country and has done so since 1998. You guys carried it on. Now, on to academics. Your class has 4 perfect people. Valedictorians sitting up front, congratulations. And 2 near perfect people, salutatorians, up here as well, you can wave. Additionally, there are 51 of you who won the President's Education Award, which requires a 3.5 GPA or higher, plus a SAT, verbal or math score above 590. So 51 presidential awards. And finally, 327 of you are graduating with a GPA of 3.0 or better. This year, Carl's Jr., along with OSAA, recognized teams that have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher. This year, David Douglas had 15 athletic teams reach that mark. And also 5 activities. Yes. Your class, the figure that I have in front of me, I know is much, I found out it's larger than this. I'll read this to you to begin with. Your class earned above $950,000 in scholarships. Yes. Based on what, and those are what's reported. Based on what I've been hearing, it's well above $1 million. So congratulations. This past year, your class gained, just learned this last night, over 8,900 credits through Mount Hood. That's equivalent to almost $900,000 in college credits before you even leave the doors of the high school. In athletics, we had several outstanding team performances this year, which include boys basketball made the playoffs for the 20th straight year. Our wrestling team won their 8th straight league title and finished 5th in state. And our wonderful cheer team finished 2nd in state and 3rd at national competition in Anaheim, California. Your outstanding accomplishments and leadership will be remembered for a long time to come. Folks, as you can see, this is one very special class with an extremely bright future. And speaking of that future, as I mentioned earlier, we're celebrating a great accomplishment tonight, but that's not all we're doing. We are also celebrating what's ahead. We're celebrating the next steps in their lives. With this celebration, I have a special challenge for you. It's really simple. Continue to be a lifelong learner. Don't let tonight be an end. Let it be a means to an end. I know many of you are going on to further education, and that's great. What I'm saying is that beyond your school experiences, you must continue to challenge your mind. Education is the key to success. Education is the key to having doors open rather than having them closed. Education allows you to make decisions for yourselves rather than others make decisions for you. Finally, education is the key to our country's success. In order to have a successful democracy, it is our obligation to be educated citizens. Thomas Jefferson once said that the greatest threat to democracy is ignorance. You must take advantage of any educational opportunity you can so that you can make positive contributions to our country. You must also understand that there will be times when you fall down. There are times when you must draw from experiences you've gained over the last 4 years to pull yourself through. Maybe depend on your team to help you, as Eliza suggested. In closing, be proud of who you are and where you come from. You are a graduate of David Douglas High School, the biggest and best high school in Oregon. As Muhammad said, you are part of a huge family. Once a Scot, always a Scot. You have attended a school made up of individuals from all over the world. There's over 70 languages and some 60 birth nations at your high school. You've experienced more cultural integration in high school than most people experience in a lifetime. Because of this and the academic education you've gotten, you are well prepared to take on the world. Don't be afraid to do so. Congratulations, class of 2017, and good luck.
Dylan Nunez. Yasser Khalid. Mohammed Khalid. Luis Valenzuela. Crystal Leitzel. Kira Antich. Karen Zhang. Anastasia Pouquet. Jeannie Chen. Megan Shaw. Christina Rusu. Tina Ing. Tommy Bradley. Jalen Isam. Yanni Wanwasan. Elijah Bryant. Aaron Bryant. Isaiah O'Brien. Lucas DeLuna. Andy Wynn. Jacob Bostiog. DeMonte Malloy. Mohammed Abdi. Connor DeJoe. Helen Vu. Allison Walker. Allison Sneath. Jody Chase. Pru Saad. Prash Prasad. Ronnie Lau. Linda Chuka Morales. CU2. Aline Alvarez. Rebecca Santos Sime. Ebeth Acosta. Edwin Lee. Mackenzie Olney. Gia Wong. Joshua Ritter. Vladislav Yurlov. Bogdan Kosanovsky. Alexander Prus. Alexander Pilat. Lacey Jones. Grant Collins. Timothy Lotus. Rogers Dong. Kenneth Hui. Sergey Trifonov. Christian O'Brien. Noah Bitter. Damian Ventura. Arlena Wilson. Corina Kegeluk. Ruth Sotelo. Cece Chung. Karina Kakanovich. Ina Chubai. Victoria Gergalo. Alexis Bryant. Veronica Tudavaki. Taylor Albin. Caitlin Hoffenbeck. Taylor Schwarzentruber. Jasmine Gutierrez. Sean Montoya. Amy Tan. Jasmine Thompson Newsom. Elma Dedick. Amber Fraggle. Trejon Turner. Olivia Dennis. Lupita Inzunza. Courtney Jones. Juan Vergara Maranchel. Miguel Moctezuma. Mariana Martinez. Edward Jesus Gonzalez. Gwendolyn Walton. Emily Wickman. Sierra Felker. Kiara Fairs. Sammy Wright. Abigail Jacob. And Elisa Green. Courtney Trickle. Journey Brandolph. Kayla Robbins. Alexandra Kelly. Chelsea Colley. Elena Bame. Vinny Chen. Arthur Torgansky. Vlad Antonovich. Tanya Sergachuk. Irina Momatok. Yana Vasilenko. Diana Kalashnik. Avelina Rusnak. Valentina Komenskaya. Jessica Pitzel. Ty Ingman. Dalen Buckle. Matthew Granberg. Jonah Bonaski. Andrew Million. Jalen Zhao. Jordan Tran. Tracy Wynn. Alan Murillo. Stefan Reynolds. Stone Jacobson. Cody Owings. Bradley Gipe. Colin Patterson. Nathan Lefevre. Alexis Griswold. Claire Ganese. Juan Magana. Kyler Kraninger. Carrie Howarth. Haley Baranello. Denisa Aaron. Jessica Coyne. Audrey Austin. Dalton Harper. Viviana Paz Venancio. Summer Picard Hernandez. Zui Win. Nam Win. B. Lu. V. Win. Ni Trong. Fong Trin. Nan Bui. Con Lee. Sang Win. Mohamed Salim. Imran Hassan. Dylan Cheney Romine. Luis Hernandez. Alana Taylor. Maria Ramirez. Chantel Thea Ruby Stenseth. Duan Lee. Serena Curaescu. Rocio Martinez. Kimberly Ann Tran. Marielle Fernandez. Jose Arroyo Hernandez. Manuela Estanalu Perez. Gabriela Garcia. Elizabeth Marquez Delgado. Jessica Monje Perez. Fatima Morales. Michelle Torres Gonzalez. Miriam Andrea Mendoza Ramos. Wen Tran. Leticia Matheson Swiftcloud. Dakota Thompson. Joel Carrion. Rebecca Burfitt. Abigail Pred. Abigail Loring. Mia Bagarich. Carson Garby. Jessica Kolesnikchenko. Diana Dimitrash. Zachary Prodel. Nicholas Prodel. Kiara Hoffman. Maxwell Baker Freed. Faisa Hussein. Stuart Curtis. Taylor Fish. Leslie Canela Portillo. Wei Hua Guan. Law Ray. Santosh Gurung. Bishal Magar. Durba Chetri. Danny Wu. Michael Richards. Austin Arculeta. Quan Deng. Caleb Finley. Chi Lee. Islam Yusmanov. Mohamed Rizatnov. Bryce McKinley. Luke Fieldhouse. Nadari Shabanov. Ahmed Turanov. Kiani Korn. Elijah Vlasiuk. Hayden Dodge. Dylan Joseph. Michelle Ruiz Cruz. Milka Lopez. Samantha Rios Maya. Luis Cardona Lee. Christina Morazova. Alex Zuriata. Emil Gorjui. Yevhen Olovko. Ludmila Lysachenko. Orly Gavrilov. Margaret Pinchuk. Alexander Salikov. Philip Spirun. Juan Valencia. Jenny Mai. Matthew Nichols. Kainoa Lapira. Vivian Yee. Kelsey Howard. Patapon Ketmany. Amber Reinerson. Griffin Long. Marquise Fernandez. Ulysses Hernandez. Josiah Lloyd. Benjamin Pierre. Michael Wymore. Destiny Gross. Brittany DeMars. Molly Barker. Eliza Fitch. Julia Bouzet. Tracy Wynn. Tiffany Wynn. Christian Navarro. Fabio Estrada Sanchez. Daniel Yim. Fernanda Rodriguez. Kendall Belmont. Alma Mora. Jonathan Steiger. Rachel Daigle. Jalen Kelly. Yuri Bukmirza. Raymond Pham. Crystal Tanavan. Asha Pierce. Megan Getman. McKinley Riggs. Oleg Spuganich. Ray Sherborne. Tara Whitaker. Ramon Reyes Aguilar. Laura Torrey. Olandra Hernandez Villanueva. Nancy Gonzalez. Esip Mangalinden. Carla Ray Esip Mangalinden. Mariah Shaina Empleo. Jessica Giesing. Miriam Medina. Renee Kong. Anna Trong. Valerie Wynn. Yana Supran. Andre Pavlenko. Logan Shea. Natasha Geshka. Paul Geshka. Ina Vecherkina. Yana Koroteyev. Dmitry Tsirkin. Eric Vlad. Emmanuel McAvey. Pavel Nedelku. Adam Trong. Brian Bonnet. Aaron Robbins. Brandon Medrano Montez. Tariq Aline. Faith Cox. Andrea Valenzuela. Betsaida Garza Beltran. Yadiras Benitez Ayala. Leonidas Nava Garcia. Terrence Brether. Jasmine Rogers. Yulia Steblikova. Marina Vachurkina. Diana Skinner. Daniela Marchuk. Diana Labashuk. Jesus Ruiz. Sean Tinio. Wei Chen. Andre Anikan. Savinch Chokolova. Merle Chan Para. Nayeli Valley Jimenez. David Cab Jimenez. Akia Williams. Naira Browder Green. Aaron Arsenault. Destiny Boyle. Jesse Schultz. Jacob Stratton. Kayla Harvey. Remington Hoffmeister. Paula Yusupova. McKenna Bell Kirkus. Kimberly Bass. Aaron Bowman. Hui Nguyen. Daisy Flores. Nikki Pimason. Donovan Gump. Melanie Herrera Madrigal. Judith Marquez. Lucia Villafuerte Espinal. Priscilla Olvera Garcia. Ellie Jeremiah. Diana Nivu. Shuman Wu. Ton Hua Nguyen. Win T. Pham. Shelley Vu. Selena Wong. Jennifer Trong. Teresa Pham. Jenica Kyle Susie. Julie Wynn. Tashi Shalong. Angelina Fan. Amina Samsonit. David Dekove. Leon Tran. Brandon Wong. Michael Wynn. Alejandro Lujano Luna. Caleb Hudson. Sivalind Tololo. Destiny Spicer. Kimberly Corpus. Alondra Cordero. Jasmine Pareco. Trevor Straw. Taylor Robinette. Alex Sayasani. Jason Grady. Evan DeVolt. Mason Fremont. Joe Lay. Andrew Van. Trong Hugh Wong. Jin Lee. Ji Kong Lee.